crazy.
Most of them are.
How are you sensitive and you're like supposed to be roasting people in the audience?
Oh,
like,
you forgot though. Roasting and comedy are two different things.
Yes.
I thought it was kind of like one and the same.
No.
Really?
You got roast.
Because like D.L. Hughley.
Roast comics and comics
D.L.
are
Hughley
two
used to
different.
roast.
D.L. Hughley is 100% a roasting comedy. And he was
started
like king
out
of
as
comedy.
a roaster, and I think over time he developed
Him and DC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
like they be talking
roasting-
about
they
people in the
roasted
audience.
I never took DC as a. I mean, I never took.
Am I tripping?
I never
No.
took DL as a
Early DL.
roaster.
If you watch early
If you
DL,
watch him,
He all he did was just roast niggas
all
in the
he
crowd.
did, like that's how he literally made his claim to fame. Like if you set up in the front rows of the audience, you knew that chances are they were going to talk about you.
Yeah, but that's kind of like, what do they call it? Callbacks?
No.
It's still roasting.
It's like not callbacks, but like
Crowd
that's
work?
like crowd work.
Crowd work, yeah.
That's not roasting to me. Roasting is a
I feel like it's
in a lane of its own.
Crowd work is like what Mojo do.
What
I
Mojo
was
does.
just getting ready
to say.
Mojo does like crowd work, like he
like a
kinda-
callback type
him,
of thing.
Matt Rife, they do the crowd work where they talking to the crowd and having conversations with the crowd and making that interaction funny. D.L. Hughley and DC will literally roast niggas in the crowd.
In the front rows.
Okay.
Like you knew if you said, if you
Yeah.
were going to a comedy show, you knew if you sat in the front row, like chances are they was going to talk about you.
Yeah.
But
Like
DC
you
was
just already knew that.
DC, well, DL too. Both of them was like they get their jokes, and then it's like when it don't hit. As soon as the joke don't hit, they
That's
go
when
to
they
the
get to the
crowd.
crowd and get
Yeah.
the roasting niggas in the
They
crowd.
go to the crowd.
But I think
Somebody tried that last night. And he
I think
still
the
got
roasting
booed off stage.
like the roasting lane is not
No,
the comedy lane, and when you try to
no, it's two different things.
put them together, but
It's
I
two
always
different
felt
things.
like it was one and the same. Kind of like you were taking a chance when you went to a
that was
like
a
you
whole
had to
nother-
have a free, you know.
Like I'm sorry, maybe I'm just one of them ones. When they start calling the man, what's his name, the Kill Tony dude?
Tony Hill.
When they started talking about him and shit,
Yeah.
I said, man, let me go check his niggas. I don't know this motherfucker. You know,
I
his
watched him
comedy is
stand
not
up
funny.
yesterday.
Like he does stand. That shit not funny.
It's not.
Okay.
But he had the Kill Tony shit is hilarious.
What's the Kill
So
Tony
what,
shit?
yeah, what
Basically,
is
he just draw a name out of the hat. They come up, they do a comedy routine. If that shit trash, they gonna say it's trash. If it's good, it's good. They'll give them like a comedy set, and they be roasting.
that? So it's kind of like an amateur moment. Like if you think you funny, you can come up.
Yeah, but they be
Okay.
roasting this shit. I said, oh, this shit right here kind of.
I gotta look.
Well,
at
white
it.
people
That don't
roasting is
sound
different.
bad. That don't sound bad.
Yeah, but it's like, but it's dark. Can be dark. Can be racial. They all be giving racial shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but it's a different lane, right? This is, and then when you mix it in with like I said, Kevin Hart or some shit like that, I can see why niggas be like, what the fuck is this? But it's a lane and it's a big one.
Yeah.
Like Kill Tony, he turned it into a podcast. It's the #1 podcast in the world. So
I feel like comedy is supposed to be dark and racial, and like you're supposed to say like some of the craziest shit that people are not expecting. Like if you
Yeah.
look at early comedy, like if you go back and look at like all of the the previous where they recorded them and everything, like Raw and all those things, like those are kind of, it's on the edge. It's not politically correct. I feel like the politically correct stuff with the Kevin Harts that started like within the last decade, kind of. Like it's not, you can't even really have fun with comedy. Like comedy is supposed to be where you're talking about shit that people normally think about, but they won't say.
Yes.
Correct.
Like you don't have the people don't have the nerve to say it, but we're all thinking it.
Yeah.
And that, I feel like that element of comedy has kind of been taken out, of current comedy, and that's why it's not as funny anymore. It's kind of just like, okay.
I just think like
I agree.
again, these things like when they go mainstream, you introducing us to different lanes. You know what I'm saying? It's similar to, unfortunately, it's similar to like the Charlie Kirk. You know what I mean? Like that's not my lane, that's not my demographic. But who the fuck is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Why they trying to blow his shit off around?
Succeeded.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, but like, who is he for him to have this type of? And then you start going into it now, like the 1v20s are big. Like when niggas just debating.
Yeah.
And now it got to a point where nigga they debating on everything.
Debating with no purpose.
Right.
But it be big time.
It's content.
But it be big time people doing it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know the one in our community that kind of went big is when Amanda Seales went on there.
Mhm.
But they all, you know what I mean? They all do it. Politicians do it now. You know what I mean? They be doing it with relationships, diaspora wars, America versus Africa, Black American versus all that shit.
Which
That's
is a real
American.
thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
America
saying?
with Africa?
Hell
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely it is.
So they relationship, all that shit now comes from.
Kirk.
But when he was when introduced to mainstream, but when he was introduced to a different lane, people looked at him like he was racist. But he had one of the biggest platforms ever. I think that's the same with roasting. It's just a different lane. It's not mine.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing that I wanna.
Mhm.
That's not my type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But what the fuck is this shit? Let me go check it out.
I don't think I like
It's on
the roast.
Netflix?
It's
Kill
on-
Tony, Tony Hinchcliffe comedy special.
Yeah, the Kill
Yes.
Tony thing.
The Kill Tony is a podcast, ain't it?
Kill Tony is a
all
podcast,
audio.
but you can watch it too. But
Okay.
it's
On YouTube.
It's on YouTube, all the podcast platforms, but you can also you can watch it.
He
It's
has
a show. So it's in Joe Rogan's comedy
course.
club,
Okay.
but in the back. So if they fuck with you, they give you a slot to perform comedy in the front where Joe Rogan's actual comedy club is at.
Mhm.
Same shit they used to do in California. Remember if you watch like different comedy shows about California, they'd be like they had all these different rooms.
Yeah.
And then if they fuck with you, you can go to the front.
Mhm.
Type
I
of
think
shit
that's
like
the laugh. Is
The
it
Laugh
the
Factory.
laugh like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that. But it's like
Sundays.
more amateur and he literally randomly picks a name out of a bowl.
Oh, it's kind of crazy.
So you
And it-
gotta be ready.
And they be roasting the shh.
How long do they set?
It depends on how long. Like the set don't be long with nigga if they roasting you and shit. But they can roast back though.
Yeah.
It ain't just a quiet, what did you think about my No, nigga, they be going at it.
I gotta watch it.
So
That sounds.
I can see why Kevin Hart, this is the number one, I can see why Kevin Hart was like, no, I need these.
Yeah.
I need these. It ain't my shit, but I'm trying to get over it. It ain't Kevin Hart introducing them to us. It's them introducing Kevin Hart to them.
I don't think I like none of the roasts. I don't think it's a roast I've ever watched that I liked.
Do you
Like
like the
the Tom
Shaq
Brady?
roast?
I don't like none of them.
Oh, the Emmitt
It's just
the
not
Shaq
for
Emmitt
me.
Smith roast was so fucking funny.
Would you allow yourself to be roasted?
No, because I don't like it. Like I don't like what it looked like. Like me watching them, I don't like it. If I liked it,
What you
probably
mean?
I
What you
would
mean?
care.
What it look
yourself
like?
on the roast.
Like every time I've
roast.
seen one, like I don't really care for it because
Yeah.
it's like
It
we
feel
really
like a
just
personal
roasted
attack.
anybody, everything. Not even a
Yeah.
personal attack. It's like you just talking about whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Like it's not talking
Yeah.
about like who in the room. Like if I'm doing a Spence roast, I feel like everybody should be
It needs to
roasting
be
Spence.
personal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Oh,
personal.
you
That's
talking
not a
about
bad
what?
idea.
No, roasting is like well, anybody can get it.
That's
nigga.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When you watch a roast, it's like we're gonna talk about whatever.
They didn't used to be like that though, where everybody's a target. I think the Shaq shit kind of made it where it's like everybody in the room.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. Like I want you to focus on what we here for. Like
Yeah.
this is what we here for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, whatever you talk about with him, if you want to go dark, like in the Kevin Hart situation, you want to talk about his mom, dad, whoever died, whatever. That's one thing. I think that's cool because that's the focus.
Yeah.
But once we talking about everybody sitting down and
Yeah.
niggas in the crowd and what happened last week
Yeah.
and the president, like what are we
Yeah.
here
Yeah,
for?
because I was
It's not
wondering
what
because
we
I was seeing the narrative and then he got on there and was like she accepted to do it like the last minute, so that's why nobody had no jokes for like Regina Hall and shit
Mm.
because she was she got put on very last minute. But I ain't watch. I mean, it's not my type of shit, but I don't want to be ignorant to the fact that you know what I'm saying. Like why the
Yeah,
why
that's why I
is
said
the
it's
why
not
is
for me.
always important to me. Like why is niggas watching this shit and then you go see it and then it be like this shit ain't that bad.
I mean, I would like to see the Kill Tony shit. That sounds dope. Like,
Yeah.
we literally just digging in the hat and then just doing our shit. Like, yeah, that sounds.
I watched the stand up yesterday on Netflix.
Yeah, I'm not.
Cool.
It's horrible. Tony Hinchcliffe.
I wouldn't watch.
It's
that.
similar to
I was giving it a fair
it's similar
shot.
to it's very similar to battle rappers trying to be like mainstream rappers.
Mhm.
That's a good.
That makes sense.
That's a
Yeah.
good
It's
thing.
not.